Hello, my name is Sally Pinto, and I'm the Program Director for the Yonkers Newark Neighborhood Naturally Occurring Retirement Community. We serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We are under the auspices of WJCS and the Yonkers Office for the Aging. We also have a resource specialist and a nurse on staff. We conduct virtual programming in partnership with the Yonkers Public Library on a daily basis. Enjoy the program.
Togetherness. So let's get started. Today we are in space. So we work through, I structured the classes through using the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. So now we are in space, up working with the higher chakras. The mantra that I'm choosing to work with is another one of Jennifer Reese. Jennifer Reese is one of my teachers. And it is, I am purified by the grace of spirit. I am purified by the grace of spirit. If you'd like, you could use the same mantra, or you can pick another one. So we are going to start with the physical practice to get the body ready, or the mind and the body ready for the meditation that follows. So finding your seat. So here I am at my parents' house using a different room, different space, a different chair. So every time I come somewhere, like the space around us has it's important. I want to create a space that is good enough for me to be able to practice. And I'm picking a chair, and every chair is different. So how do I use this chair in a helpful way? So finding a space, picking a chair, whatever tools or support you need is important. It makes a difference. All right, so taking your seat, sitting up tall, pit of the belly goes in and up, giving you internal support. If you want to, you can bring awareness to your feet, lifting the heels, lifting the toes, maybe spreading the toes. Just reminding yourself of the connection to earth. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, bringing your awareness up to your sitting bones. Notice the 2 strong sitting bones holding your entire upper body up. Connecting to the chair. You can rely on those sitting bones. It's part of the pelvis, a very strong, stable part of you. And then if you want to, you can bring your awareness up to the crown of your head. Notice how the crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. The neck is long, the shoulders are relaxed. And then maybe shift or transfer your awareness from the crown of the head, sitting bones, and the feet. So moving around in these 3 points. And then if you want to, you can use your fingers. Imagine how you're pulling your head up, and then let the head release to one side, opening up the side of the neck. If you want to, you can take that same arm and then release it down, or even reach the fingers towards the earth to open up the side of the neck. And then release back to neutral. And then the other side, imagine how you're pulling the crown of the head up, and then release to the other side, opening up the other side of the neck. Maybe using that hand, reaching the fingertips towards the earth. Breathing into that side of the neck. And then release and come back to neutral. Now, if you want, you can bring your hands up and keep the fingers closed, keeping the fingers really closed. Imagine that water is coming towards you. Water is coming towards you, and you keep the fingers closed, and you're pushing and you're moving your hands into the water, and you can feel the water streaming towards you. The fingers are closed. And then if you want to, you can slowly open the fingers up. Imagine feeling water rushing in between the fingers. The more you open up, the more water comes rushing towards you. So here you are in charge. You can decide if you want to close the hands or open up the fingers. If you close the hands, less water is coming towards you. If you open up the fingers, more water is coming. You choose. So open and close. Imagine that water is coming towards you. Close and open the hands a few times. And decide, so what do you prefer right now? Closed fingers, completely open, or maybe somewhere in between. Where does it feel right for you right now? And then release, and then start moving the arms in water. So imagine moving the arms in water. Maybe even lift a leg and move that leg in water. Maybe try the other leg. So moving your hands and arms and legs in water. Maybe you can lift both legs and move arms and legs in water. And then eventually coming back to neutral. Now, this time, contract the muscles and lift your shoulders close up to your ears. And then release down. Inhale and lift your shoulders up to your ears, contracting. Exhale, release. Inhale, contract. Exhale, release. And try that a few times on your own. Okay, now if you want to, you can move a little bit to the side of the chair and then bring one foot behind you. Hips are facing forward. I keep my toes tucked because I need that to balance on this chair. Okay, now put your, I have my right foot back. Put your right, actually look at the right thumb. Look at the right thumb. Draw a big circle, big circle. Drawing big circles a few times, looking at that right thumb, looking at that right thumb. And then eventually placing the right hand in your right pocket. And you can even push that right hip forward a little bit so you're facing forward, facing forward. You can stay here, or if you want to, you can release the left arm up. Maybe allowing the ring finger and the thumb to touch. That's a possibility. And then stay here and breathe. And release. And then come to the other side, bringing the left foot back. I'm tucking the toes. So for me, I need that to keep my balance here. Hips are facing forward, looking at the left thumb, drawing big circles, big circles, big circles, big circles. And then eventually placing that left hand in the left pocket, like gently guiding that left hip forward. So everything is facing forward. You can stay here, or if you want to, you can let the ring finger and the thumb touch and bring that arm up. And breathe here. And then eventually release and come back to neutral. Okay, this time moving the feet together, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. And then lifting that right knee up, creating circles, opening up that hip. And then stepping the foot out wide. We do this most of the classes, elbows to knees, fingertips together, lengthen the spine. You can stay here, or you can bring the hands down. You can walk them forward. You can walk them to the side, behind, to find movements that are helpful to you. Maybe you want to lift one arm, lift the other. So moving around in a way or a pattern that's helpful to you. And then eventually coming back up, lift that right foot and cross it over. Inhale, arms up, exhale and twist to the right. Stay there for a moment. Notice your inhale, notice your exhale. And then come back forward. Now, take your left hand and hold on to the foot. Hold on to the foot. Lift it up. And then cradle, like hold on to that lower leg like a baby. Kind of like a baby. And cradle that the right lower leg. You can stay here. You can come into pigeon this way. Maybe you want to straighten the knee a little bit. And then release it back to Tadasana feet. Left knee comes up, opening up that left hip, stepping out wide, elbows to knees, fingertips to fingertips, lengthen the spine, pit of the belly goes in and up, in and up. You can stay here, or if you want to, you can bring the fingers down towards the floor. You can walk your hands forward or behind you to the side, or any other movement that is helpful or exciting to you. And then eventually coming back up, crossing the legs over. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist and stay there. If you want to, you can bring your awareness back to the foot connecting to earth, the sitting bones, the crown of the head. And then release the twist, hold on to that right foot, lift it up, cradle the lower leg, cradle the lower leg. And then rock it like a baby, just rock it like a baby. Maybe straighten the knee a little bit, maybe coming into a regular seated pigeon, and then rock the baby. And eventually coming back to neutral. Okay, we're going to go up to standing. So transfer the weight forward and up, forward and up. Once again, we're going to play with the fingers. So imagine that something is moving towards you. It could be water, it could be air, or it could be something else. Something is moving towards you. Close the fingers, and just notice how it feels when whatever is moving towards you, how you're closing your fingers. You're protecting yourself. You're staying kind of hiding behind your closed hands. And then if you want to, you can gently open the fingers a little bit, and more is going to be released towards you. You decide how much. Maybe you want to open up your fingers all the way. Or you close it, open all the way, close, open all the way, and you decide. Maybe you'd like to keep the hands completely closed. Or maybe you can open them up a little bit and you notice how water or air or whatever it is, it rushes in between the fingers. And then release, shake it down, lift the shoulders, release them down, lift the shoulders, release them down a few times. Maybe let the arms go from side to side. Bend the knees a little bit. And then come to a wide stance. We're going to do 3 sun salutations with a wide stance. So just trying a wide stance this time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. That was 1. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. That was 2. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. Stay there, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I am purified by the grace of Spirit. And then release, and let's do some standing work. Okay, so we're going to start with the Sun A version. You can start with your feet hip distance apart, or big toes to touch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank posture. Here, if you want to, you can keep your fingers closed or open. Inhale, up to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, back to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now, lift the right foot up, open up the hip, and maybe bend that top leg. Step it forward in between your hands. Release the back knee down. Look at your right thumb. Inhale and draw a few big circles, big circles, big circles, and then eventually placing that hand in the back pocket. Wrong hand. We're going to do left one. Left one is drawing big circles. Left arm is drawing big circles. And place the left hand in your left back pocket. Now, that hand can gently guide the left hip forward. You can stay here, or if you want to, you can take the thumb and the ring finger, connect them and bring that arm up, gently guiding that left hip forward. Release, come back up to down dog. Inhale and lift the left leg up, open up the hip, bend the top knee if you want to. Step your foot in between the hands, release the back knee. And now we're going to look at the right thumb. Inhale and draw that big circle, exhale. A few times, and then place that right hand in the right pocket, gently guiding that right hip forward. If you want to, you can take the thumb and the ring finger, allow them to connect, and bring that arm up. And then release, hands on the chair, back to down dog. Now inhale, look forward, exhale, jump wide, jump your feet wide. Now take the right hand and look at your left foot. Imagine taking something, like take something on the earth there. Take it, bring it all the way up and release. Try that again. Look at your left foot. With your right hand, take something from there, bring it all the way up and release. One more time. Reaching to earth, take something from earth and bring it all the way up to space and release. By the other hand, looking at the right foot, left hand to the right foot. Take something, bring it all the way up and release. Left hand to right foot. Take something from the earth, bring it all the way up and release. One more time. Hands back on the chair, jump your feet together. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. Okay, let's do a step back. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Transfer the weight to the left leg, right heel comes off the floor. Take a big step back, open up the pelvic half, finding warrior two. Now from here, create big circles, big circles, big circles. Place both hands in your back pockets. Turn and look behind you. Now, left shoulder to left knee. Release that left shoulder to left knee. Humble warrior. Come back up to warrior two. Hands on the chair. Drag that back foot with you. Lift it up. Bend the knee. If you want to, you can take the bind. And release back. Okay, let's try the other side. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Weight in the right leg, left heel comes off the floor. Take a big step back, open up the pelvic halves, finding warrior two. Big circles, big circles. Take something from the earth and release it into space. Bring something up from earth, release it into space. Place your hands in your back pockets. Look behind you. Right shoulder to right knee, humble warrior. Come back up to warrior two. Hands on the chair. Drag and lift the left or the back foot up. Bend the knee. Maybe take the bind. And then release and come back to Tadasana. Now we're going to practice or try dancer. So holding on to the chair, transfer the weight to the left leg. The right heel comes off the floor. And then lift that right foot back to using the hamstring. Lift it up, lift it up. Hold it there for a while. You can stay here and maybe practice this. If you want to, you can hold on to your pant or maybe the foot. Here you can push, you can try to straighten the knee, Maybe release the hand, taking the thumb and the ring finger, finding dancer, your version of dancer. That the right hip is moving forward, right hip is moving forward. And then release back to Tadasana. And then try the other side. Transfer the weight to the right leg. Left heel comes off the floor, lifting that leg. Maybe practice this for a few times. Engaging the hamstring. And then if you want to, you can hold on to the pant or maybe the ankle. Left hip is moving forward. If you want to, you can allow the thumb and the ring finger to touch. Left hip is moving forward and straightening the knee, finding your version of dancer. Of course, you can hold on to the chair. And then release back to Tadasana. Okay, one last thing. Hands on the chair, step back, release your knees down. Hips are moving slightly forward. Pit of the belly goes in and up for deep internal support. Create big circles. Inhale, take something from earth, release it into space. Bring something up from earth and release it into space a few times. And then eventually placing your hands in your back pockets. Shoulders are wide, neck is long. Crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. And then release your hands to the chair, untuck the toes, hips goes towards the heels for child's posture. Inhale, come back up, create that triangle, maybe clasping your hands, that strong triangle. Tuck the toes, engage the core, lift the knees off, walk the feet to the chair. Armpits are moving towards your feet for dolphin posture. And then bend the knees and come back up to standing. All right, And then let's get ready for the guide for the Yoga Nidra, which is a guided meditation, laying down. We are in space today. The mantra that I'm choosing to work with is one from my teacher, Jennifer Reese, and it is, I am purified by the grace of spirit. I am purified by the grace of spirit. If you want to, you can use the same, or if you rather pick something else, that works too. Okay. Let's get started. Let your body sink down into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you, holding and supporting you, rising up to softly cradle you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a sacred place that feels peaceful and friendly, protected and supportive. It may be outside in nature, somewhere inside, or an imaginary place. This is your inner sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this protected place. Sense the comforting energy, supportive, calm, and protected. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here. If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Now, go inward, deep inside, and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is your heart's deepest longing? What does your heart desire? Your heart may speak in words, colors, songs, images, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its truth. From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. Now, state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice the expansion on the inhale and the soft release on the exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your lower belly, pelvis, right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Feel whole right foot. Notice the right calf, back of knee, hamstring, and pelvis. Notice your left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Feel whole left foot. Notice the left calf, back of knee, left hamstring, and pelvis. Bring awareness to lower belly, navel center, solar plexus, lower ribs, rib cage. Sense heart space, heart center. Notice your throat center, right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Sense all 5 fingers. Bring awareness back to throat center. Notice your left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Sense all 5 fingers. Bring awareness back to throat center. Feel your neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Feel your forehead. Notice your mind's eye, midbrain. Become aware of your eyes. Feel your eyes as radiant wisdom receiving sight. Bring awareness to your nose. Notice breath passing through both nostrils, receiving smell. Shift your attention to your ears. Right ear, left ear, both ears. Notice the outer ear, inner ear, ear canal. Witness your ears hearing, receiving sound. Notice your mouth. Notice taste in your mouth. Receiving sensation. Become aware of the right side of the body. Now feel the left side of the body. Feel back body, side of the body facing the ground, back body. And now feel front body, side of the body facing the sky, front body. Now feel right arm and left leg, right arm and left leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg, left arm and right leg together. Feel whole body now. All parts together, all together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Find the center of your body. Now inhale into the center of your body. Exhale and release. Inhale through center. Exhale into legs, arms, head, and tail. Inhale through center. Exhale out into every cell of your body. Inhale through center. Exhale and release. Now imagine your body feeling contracted. All muscles and tissues pulling inward, inward flowing like a seed. Feel sensation of contraction in your body. And now feel the opposite. Feel your body expanded, open, spacious, outward flowing. Feel the sensation of expansion. This time, feel contraction and expansion at the same time. You sit on a bench among rolling hills. The light breeze plays with your hair and the sun warms your body. Your bare feet digs into cool grass. Your hand rests upon a rock beside you. Your fingers trace the inscription. The name is familiar. Your heart hurts. You breathe through it. The rib cage protects and allows just enough air to seep in and through the heart. You feel it. You lift your gaze and watch the reflection of light on the water. You hear the soft sound of leaves rustling in the wind. There is movement and stillness at the same time. The sound of a boat engine brings you back. You turn your head and watch the skipper skillfully navigate through the narrow channel. There is a small boat in tow. You stand up. You raise your hand and get the skipper's attention. With a nod, the sailboat is released and slowly drifts towards the rocky beach. You walk down quickly. The rocks hurt your feet, but you keep going. Patiently, the small boat waits for you. You check the equipment and crawl aboard. You push off the shore and take the rudder. You adjust the sail and soon you pick up speed. You hear the sound of waves against the hull. The reflecting light from the sun gives you direction. From far away, a large ship approaches. With a steady beat, the engine powers the boat. The course is straight and you see no captain. It comes closer. You change your course and yet it heads straight at you. The wind dies out and the small boat bobs in the gentle waves. You cup your hands and try to paddle away. The large steel ship moves closer and there's nowhere to go. You stop and wait. You sense movement under your boat. Bubbles reach the surface, and suddenly a large whale breaks the water. It opens its gigantic jaw, takes you in, and dives deep into the ocean. The small boat is crushed into pieces. You are just fine. Inside the whale's mouth, you breathe easily. You swim towards the strong teeth and peek out. Deeper and deeper into the ocean you go. It gets darker. You see fish and creatures with no names. At the bottom of the ocean, the whale lands and slowly opens its jaw. Cold water streams in, and reluctantly you leave. You move slowly, softly spinning and turning in this new environment. You look at your hands and fingers dancing in the darkness. Then you stop and listen. You sense a subtle underlying current. You notice the rhythm. You reach out your hand and feel a rush in between every finger. It tugs on you, invites you to join. You wait. Your breathing aligns and you close your fingers. The current takes over and pulls you in. You spin and turn, and together with countless creatures, you swirl around in this sparkling, beautiful darkness. You are purified by the grace of spirit. Now, remember your heart's longing. Repeat it 3 times to yourself as though it's already happening. Let this truth fill every cell of your body. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that is the witness, the one who observes your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your body, your physical body resting on earth. Sense your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, a slow awakening. Deep breath into your belly and let it go. Roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take a full breath in. Let it go. And bring your hands up in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I am purified by the grace of spirit. And gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank you, inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Slowly open your eyes. Look at the floor in front of you. Raise your gaze. And thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.
Hi, everyone. This is Z from Yonkers Public Library. Thanks so much to Sally Pinto and Alexis and Barbara from Newark. Thank you to our community partners, WJCS, the City of Yonkers Office for the Aging, Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter, Friends of Crestwood Library, and Yonkers Public Library for making this phenomenal partnership. And we thank each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Be well, stay well.